Hey y'all, it's Monday morning and I've watched 3 out of the 4 movies that Hallmark premiered between Miracles of Christmas and Countdown to Christmas. And honestly, I was wondering if anybody's even going to care about these reviews as we are in a very historic presidential election week, and I don't know. I'm just trying to save my mental health. So if you need a break from election stuff and you also watch Hallmark, or even if you don't, then you want to watch these reviews, because these movies this past week, they were not good. They were not good, and I had to think about, am I just going to be like brutally honest, or am I just going to let it go? Let's start off with Miracles of Christmas's second movie, My Sweet Austrian Holiday, starring Will Kemp and Brittany Bristow. Okay, you see how they're looking? They're looking like this because in the movie they had zero chemistry together. Zero, zero, zero chemistry. Okay, I don't know what the hell happens in Austria, but y'all always seem to it up, okay? I still have traumatic flashbacks from watching Christmas in Vienna. Y'all need to leave Austria alone. Okay, wait, let me put myself in between the two so y'all can remember who I'm talking about. Give me a second. This is a mess. Okay, so like I said, Hallmark seems to always F up Austria. Why don't y'all leave Austria alone? The Austrian people, I don't know if y'all are tired, but over here in America, we're tired of this. Y'all have successfully done movies about Germany, Italy, Norway, like y'all have done it. But when y'all get to Austria, between Christmas in Vienna and this bullshit, My Sweet Austrian Holiday, you guys don't know what you're doing. Okay. So first complaint is, like I said, these two leads did not have chemistry. Megan and I love both Brittany and Will, but the problem is they're not giving Will excellent movies. Surprisingly, this movie was better than his Christmas movie. I don't know. It wasn't last year. It was 2 years ago. The 2022 season where he did Jolly Good Christmas and he had that terrible American accent that he could not execute. Somebody should have been fired for doing that to Will Kemp. Okay, someone should have been fired. And unfortunately, like this movie is even worse than that. I would have killed to watch Jolly Good Christmas 1,000,000 times over My Sweet Austrian Holiday. There was nothing sweet about it. Okay, so one of the things that I felt, and also a lot of the Hallmarkies felt, for those that didn't like this movie, is that this movie reminded them of Love, Romance, and Chocolate, which also has these two starring in it. Okay, it's Will Kemp, and his leading lady is Lacey Chabert in that movie. And then they had Brittany up in there with a terrible accent. I don't know what that was supposed to be, but that was another bad accent movie, right? And so they were like, the storyline is too similar to that. Why are y'all giving this to us? Now, I'm going to say this, Hallmark Mystery / Miracles of Christmas. Last year, the lowest I scored any movie on your network was a 7. I did not find any movie to be excruciatingly painful to get through. I got 30 minutes into this, paused it, text Megan, said, Megan, I don't think I'm going to make it through this movie. Like this, I don't think. And then she was like, okay, try another day. And so but then I said, I just want to delete it off my DVR. I need to free myself from Austria, or Hallmark's Austria. Like I need to free myself from it. So I started it from the beginning, like a real G would. And then I started to watch it. I'm gonna be honest. I just wanted this to end. I couldn't wait for the credits to come up and end. If you don't know, now you know. My Sweet Austrian Holiday, I'm giving it a 3 out of 10. It's getting a 3. So I think over at Hallmark Mystery, they don't like success. They had an amazing 2023 Miracles of Christmas season, and this is what they come back with? You're getting a 3. You did not get a 3 for a single one of your movies last year. So who did this need to be fired. I'll get into the premise real quick. Okay, so Charlotte, she moves to Austria and becomes a chocolatier because her grandparents left her a chocolate shop there. And so she has the shop, and of course the big bad wolf, capitalism. There goes Henry. He's trying to, he took over his dad's company. His dad company is now trying to take Charlotte's chocolate shop that she inherited from her grandparents, okay? So that's the premise, that's it. If you're not already bored to tears with what I just told you, well then turn on this movie and you will be extra bored to tears. While Megan and I love Brittany, I don't think Megan hasn't watched any of these movies yet. I only text her about it. Brittany is not a Rachel Scarston where she can take a really shitty script and make it into something magical during this Christmas season, okay? Whoever who came up with My Sweet Austrian Holiday, you're effing up Christmas. You are effing up Christmas. And essentially by people saying that this is a lot like Love, Romance, and Chocolate that also stars these two alongside Lacey Chabert. The issue is this is a movie that doesn't have to happen during Christmas time. Like, I didn't learn much about Austrian Christmas traditions like we did in a Heidelberg Christmas or my Norwegian holiday. Like, no, I didn't learn much here. All I saw was just a lot of painful acting, no chemistry, wondering where is this going, wondering when is it going to end. I needed it to end. Dear God, the ending of the movie is the best. And I don't mean like the conclusion, I mean the freaking credits, and I'll say that again. Okay, so I was reading through the comments and apparently someone said that Brittany's parents wrote this script. I like Brittany, so I'm not going to say what I'm really thinking. And I don't want to be disrespectful to my elders, so I'm just not going to say what I'm thinking. Anyway, this is 3 out of 10. If you want to tune into this because you love Will Kemp or you love Brittany or you love them both, you can go ahead and do that. But get the wine, okay? Get the wine. And I'm not talking about the barefoot. You need to either have that vodka straight up, or you need to have like some gin. It's gotta be, you gotta, it's no. You're not gonna get through this without a glass of something. And like I said, I basically don't drink. So I suffered through this. I suffered through this entire process, waiting for this movie to have a turning point. And the only turning point is when the damn credits went up. My Sweet Austrian Holiday, it's a 3 out of 10, and I think that's kind. Had it not been starring like some of my favorite people, I honestly would have scored it even lower, but this is a 3 out of 10. I'm really disappointed in Hallmark Mysteries / Miracles of Christmas. You guys had such a strong year. You had the recipe for what can be so good about Miracles of Christmas, and you dropped the ball and gave us what I thought was like regular Hallmark jibber jabber crap. Okay, Miracles of Christmas, we like to feel things, and I was numb through this movie. Absolutely numb. And you could have bored us on the regular Hallmark with this crap. That's what you could have done. Whatever y'all do in Austria, or whoever you have collabing on your Austrian Hallmark movies, they need to be fired. Because I have yet to see a movie that is depicting Austria that I'm like, this is great. And there's other regions that even though y'all still mess it up, okay, and the people from those regions still get angry, but at least it looks like a good faith attempt. This was just sloppy. This was just redoing a script, not a lot of twists and turns. Like, they fall in love, you know, but then they realize he's the one trying to take her shop. It's just a hot damn mess, and it's a no from me. This is a 3 out of 10, and I'm going to move on to the next review. Bullshit.